Hey everybody, how you doing? Okay, so previous video I did where thought comes in, but it doesn't stay inside of these bones. It's energetically in the energy body. Scientific fact, I didn't make that up, but if I did, I'd be pretty smart. So if our thought doesn't stay in our noggin, and it's energy running around here, and it can go in all different directions, right? That's just one person. What do we have, 7 billion? And thoughts don't stay in your zip code, just so you know. They travel everywhere. And remember, vibrationally, that thought that you've processed is going to go out and find another thought that vibrates the same and join together with it until you have this big cloud I know, my artwork is fantastic. If you need lessons, let me know. So you have this big cloud, and then you have multiple clouds of all the same vibrational thoughts. And depending on where the vibration of that thought is it dense? Is it a little higher? Is it higher? Is it vibrationally high? So does it bring harmony, peace, joy, excitement, fun? Or does it bring doom, gloom, fear? Okay? That's how important your thoughts are. So hold up a sec. Let's erase my beautiful cloud. Let's put a pod up here. That's a pod. I know. Took me a long time to learn how to do that. So, your thoughts are here. They don't even have to come out here. They're just all right here. Now remember how I said in another video, if a thought comes in and it's an old habit thought, or it's a thought that you're like, I don't know if I like the words I just used. I'm not processing that. Let me cancel, I'll delete that thought. And let me see if I can lighten that thought a little bit. Because remember, once it comes through here, it's going to process through here, gets to the emotional body, blah, 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 right? So we could just be one person that took responsibility and accountability for what we think. Because we want our thoughts to go to the cloud that it's high vibrational, that can join other thoughts, can come and join it. So let's have a little thought pod. So our little thought pod is here. So if we're feeling everything here and we're processing it here and we like it, then it goes out to this little pod, which now kind of looks like a balloon now that I think about it. So all your thoughts are stored here, right? So once again, how do we take responsibility for what's in our thought pod? We don't put it in the pod until we've re-worded it within our mind before it can come through here. And if we can't reword it so that it has a higher vibration, then not only do we ask for cancel, alt, delete, we ask for dissolve. We're going to dissolve it. We're going to extinguish it. It does not exist. It's not going to go out. The other thing you have to think of is this really my thought? Or is it my thought from the cloud that's around me? Am I picking up on that? And if I am picking up on that, are the thoughts of that cloud dense or up the scale to higher vibration? And if it's dense, it's just because it's matching something that you're thinking, because we are all a speck of each other. So no matter how much work you do that you think, oh, I cleared that, if it comes back in, it's a little tap, tap, tap to say, hey, can you go in and fix that a little bit? Can you go in and reword that? Can you go in and rethink that so that you rethought it before you send it into your pod, which then joins the cloud thought. And ask for forgiveness. Say, I'm sorry. I see that, and thank you for letting me see that. Don't get caught up in ho'oponopono. Okay, I'm certified in all that, but I've been doing it before I ever knew that word. It's called cleaning and clearing your energy. Because cleaning and clearing your energy is your responsibility. Just like cleaning and vacuuming your house and showering off your body and all that stuff. It's called sanitation, disinfecting, and sometimes sterilization is needed. So perhaps you need to sterilize your pod before all this. You're sterilizing all this before it gets to your pod and joins up with something else. So your sterilization is going to be, oh, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Forgive me. Forgive me. Forgive me. I'm so sorry. Thank you. I love you. I love you. I love you. And then see what thoughts come in and where they're vibrating and do they feel good? And then process that, put it in your pod, and start your own little cloud that can go around and vibrate with the other people who are thinking this. So then you become a cloud with collective thought of higher vibration. Just asking my guides if there was anything else I needed to add, and they're saying, nope, you were to the point. I don't rehearse or write anything down. I don't edit. I don't go back and look at my hair. I don't do any of that. I just, what do you want in your energy field? And what do you want to put in your thought pod? And what cloud do you want to add to and join and float all over? It's like the wind. You can't see it, but it's energy, right? It's everywhere in everything. And that's what your thoughts are. So if we know that we can have all this density and cloud, especially in the last, 15 months, my gosh. If you say you're only one person, you can't do anything about it, you're absolutely 1000% incorrect. Because everything starts with you. Everything. So before you allow your life to get dictated by a cloud full of a lot of pods that are not vibrating where you would desire your vibration to be, forgive. I forgive. I'm sorry. Thanks for being in my awareness. Thanks. I want to dissolve that. Thank you. I love myself. I love everybody. Just love them. No matter what they're doing, just love them because they're on their little journey of lessons. But it starts with you. So create your own pod, create your own cloud, and let your cloud go around and pick up everybody else. And then everybody else will pick it up, and then they'll send their cloud out, and then everybody will join that cloud, and then you'll get higher and higher and higher in vibration, where this other stuff is like, oh yeah, I know it's there. I know it's there. It's not tapping me. I see it. I'm very neutral with it. And go with it. Go with your cloud and your pod where you want to vibrate. And just watch. Just watch and feel. Watch and feel with your feelings. Because that's what's always going to get you in the right direction. And before you point the finger at anybody else's BS, just know it's part of your BS. And before you join in on the BS, say, ooh, hold up a sec. I don't want to be in that BS. I don't like that BS. I kind of recognize that BS. I forgive, I love, I'm sorry, thank you. My gosh, I love. Just let that cloud be on its way. But remember, every time you do this, you help dissolve. You take something out of that density of the cloud because you remove yourself from it. Okay? Do this before you walk out the door, before you get up in the morning. Do this like at work. Do this when you have to go into situations and be in positions where you're like, I don't like these people, but I gotta get through it. Get up here. And join, hold on, join your own cloud. Watch the energy change, because you got no business taking your bullshit, your BS, you know what I mean, into anybody else's zone, because it's kind of a heavy, dark cloud. Yuck. And you'll pick up on it. When you're lighter and brighter, you'll pick up on the density and just send it love. Just not necessarily like that where people are like, what are you doing? It's all here. Just visualize it. Okay, I'm very animated, so yeah. Anyway, I hope this helps. I do. Take responsibility. Take ownership. Be accountable for what goes on here before it goes out into your thought pod and joins a cloud. All right? Much love and light to each and every one of you. If you're interested in coaching sessions, healing sessions, past life regression, whatever, my email's in the description. Have a great day.